As you may know from my previous posts, I have been busy with a lot of the running, organizing, curating of this new space that I've created called a Sunlit Path here in Auroville in India, South India. So it's part of the reason I haven't posted too many videos. But when I speak about the center, there is something that I share with people here that I'd like to share with you. Many times they ask me, how did you get the idea? Was it your dream? And it's kind of a long story, a little bit, because I have to go back in time. And so I wanted to share that with you. Back in 2005, when I left my job, came to India to explore yoga and dance and healing, and really was transformed through that experience over 2 or 3 years, I was inspired, moved, and motivated to share that with others and to create a space where I could do more of that, to go deeper into that. So I went back to the US and started a nonprofit called Discover Swasth. Swasth is a well-being when you're rooted in the self. It's a Sanskrit word meaning that, so Discover Swasth. And for several years there in the US, I taught yoga, I organized events with, naturopathy and art therapy and yoga, meditation, and was just doing a lot, and also looking for a land where I could build residential spaces and teaching spaces, a place for us to live together in art and nature and healing in community. But I had to give up after a few years because I was drained, and though I knew it was a beautiful idea because people were wanting to come in, it just wasn't happening. And it was a lot of me trying. It's sort of that me aspiring, that ascension, But this time, fast forward, 15 years later, 15 years later, this has almost just magically happened. The place almost just came to me just as a very simple conversation when looking for some other land and something. It's a long story, but point is that it really just landed on my lap. And even the name for it, which is so just, magic. It came to me as I was falling asleep one night. And all the kind of the people and the events that are happening, yes, it takes time and effort really to organize all of it. But the way it's sort of happening and how beautifully it's happening is really just the descension. It's the grace. So I share that with you also because many times I think I've shared this about allowing things to happen and being the medium for it. And for me, this has been the biggest sort of experience of being the medium, of being a channel for light and love through this space that is being created. So yes, you're more than welcome if you feel called to this. It's a community space for music and dance and healing as ways to connect deeply to that stillness and silence, that light and love within us. So yes, please come visit in Auroville, and in the meantime, please see the website, share your thoughts, and maybe even come and share your what wants to be shared, what wants to emerge from you. I wish you the best in your journey of coming into the world, because right now there's a lot of that happening. This is my expression of it. But I do feel, especially through the many coaching calls I do and talking to people, it's really that time that we're figuring out our unique expression. Yes, and it might be completely different than what you've been doing your whole life, which is okay. Or a more refined version and more specific, whatever it might be. I wish you luck in that, not luck, but divine grace in that journey. Let's take a deep breath together, gently closing your eyes. And inhale, letting the abdomen expand. And letting the chest rise and expand. And exhale, pulling the abdomen in and letting the chest gently fall. I had a thought as I was doing the breath today. I was just told by a good friend that he usually watches the whole video but doesn't watch the breathing part. And I started off these videos with just the breath part actually, and it's just expanded into the rest. So I really wonder where all this is going to go. I'm open to co-creating, so let's see where it goes. Thank you all. Bye. If you'd like to take this a step further and really create a shift in your life, you can reach out to me for personal life coaching sessions. You can click on the link in the description to get more information and reach out to me to get started. If you like the video, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content from me.